So what are we going to be talking about now? MindSphere, the cloud-based open IoT operating system from Siemens. Does everybody know what IoT means? The Internet of Things. This is basically the what runs the world, we could say. Now, you're all familiar with using your apps, right, on your mobile devices. You use your apps on your smartphone, you use them on your tablet, you use them on your laptop. Now, they're all automatically synchronized and everything works and you don't even question it. That's on a small scale, but what about the big scale? Talking about how do hospitals run, how do airports, planes connect? How is the Internet of Things connected and how do we access it? That's what MindSphere is there for. And here's the expert, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a big round of applause. Here's Matthias Lutz. Welcome.
Hi. Good morning. It's the last day at the Hanover Fair. I hope you all had a great fair. And what we saw here is definitely that digitalization is changing everything. Maybe one little question in the morning into the audience. What was the most used app 2006 at the World Soccer Championship in Germany? Any guesses? Any guesses? There were no apps at 2006. It's only 10 years ago or 11, and that's exactly what we are witnessing today as well in the industry, that digitalization is changing everything. I just talked about 10 years, but as well in the last year, since we have met at Hanover Fair 2016, 50% of the worldwide generated data was produced only in the last year. 50% of the generated data. And only 0.5% have been actually used. So you see, it's a huge untapped potential which is in your production, in your factories, or in your systems available. Yesterday, Thursday at Hanover Fair, 5.5 million things have been connected to the Internet of Things, to cloud platforms. 5.5 million. So the revolution is going on. Machines are getting connected, sensors are getting connected, refrigerators are getting connected. And we are in the middle of it. What we really see here, that digitalization is changing everything. It changes the way how we interact, for example, with media via our smartphones, and it will definitely change the way as well how we interact with machines, with production lines, with any industrial thing which might be connected to a platform. Our solution, our platform is MindSphere, the open IoT operating system for the things that run the world, for the things that run your production, your business. What is MindSphere? MindSphere consists of 3 layers. Everything starts with connecting an asset, a machine, a thing to the Internet of Things. And how do we do that? First, we are offering here dedicated IoT gateways, like our MindConnect Nano. It's a little box you can plug in to any machine. It's also using open standards like OPC UA. It's as well using Siemens standards like the S7. And you can configure a machine, a production line in the platform within minutes. So our experts can connect a machine via a controller within 30 minutes to the Internet of Things. Dedicated IoT gateways. You can see them over there. And all over the Siemens booth, you see Siemens products like PLCs, network products like Rugged.com routers. You see Siemens devices like monitoring boxes for large drives. All those are connected to MindSphere, and all those are ready to send data, which we actually can use then in apps. In the center, we have a platform, highly scalable, cost efficient. We are offering as well different deployment options. For example, you can talk to Amazon Web Services. They are in our MindSphere launch. You can talk to Microsoft Azure. All of them are working on providing you with MindSphere on different infrastructures. Apps changed a lot. In my private life, I'm interacting every day with a couple of apps, a lot of apps. Starting in the morning, reading my newspaper in an app. Starting the morning, using the radio app. So apps are in the center of our MindSphere concept, and it all starts in the Internet of Things with visualizing your things. Therefore, you can see here at our booth the Fleet Manager. The Fleet Manager is an application which allows you to see your fleets of machines, of sensors, of production lines in a map. It allows you to configure your data model very easily, and it allows you to exchange data between a service provider. You want to provide a service based on your machine data, and a service user. That's the Fleet Manager. All over the booth, you will find as well other Siemens hardware. For example, what I really do like is large drives, and you will see here applications from large drives in our App Store. Or talking about specific industry know-how. C-Paper, our expert from the pulp and paper industry, fiber industry. They are guiding our customers since decades in the industry with control systems, with drives, with sensors. And those guys came up with a specific app for the fiber industry based on their know-how, and now this app is available in the MindSphere App Store. So you might wonder, is it only about Siemens? No, it's not only about Siemens. Openness is key to MindSphere, and MindSphere is open to connected devices and open to your apps. So openness regarding connected devices. We are providing a so-called MindConnect library. That's a software toolbox you can use, any hardware provider can use to build a connectivity to MindSphere in any hardware product you want to. This MindConnect library can be downloaded in your future, and you can use it to build your own connector. So open on the connectivity side. Are there only Siemens apps? No. What we are showing here as well in our MindSphere launch, and you should talk to them, is a strong network of partners, an ecosystem of partners. For example, Atos, one of our partners, is currently delivering a couple of MindSphere apps for specific customer needs. For example, here in the center of the booth, you see our colleagues from the food and beverage vertical. There's a filling line for the dairy industry, and we came up with an app specifically for filling lines in the dairy industry. An app which allows the customer to monitor the overall equipment efficiency. Atos. Other partners can be found in our MindSphere launch, so please come over there. And you might ask yourself, it is only about large IT companies? No. Also small IT players can start to develop apps. Even you can start to develop apps. Therefore, we are offering the MindSphere API application program interfaces and guidance in the form of a software development kit, which allows you in future to develop your own MindSphere app. Talking about infrastructures, I've touched it a bit. The cloud by itself is a highly scalable infrastructure. And in our launch, you find as well, as mentioned before, Amazon. So if you're interested in different deployment options, running MindSphere at your premises, running MindSphere at Amazon, it is possible. So talk to our partners, and they give you some idea about our concept as well of different deployment options. So to summarize, and that's what we really saw here at this trade fair. We saw every day very exciting ideas about applications. We saw every day hundreds of new ideas of things to be connected, ranging from classical industrial applications like drives, inverters, to cruise ships, to whole brewing lines. So everything can be connected, will be connected in future, and it's up to you to use MindSphere to start your digitalization with MindSphere, to use your untapped potential from your data, and to be part of the ever-growing MindSphere ecosystem. With that, I want to invite you to the MindSphere Lounge. We have a couple of interesting presentations today, around 20 today. We are there, our app developers are there, our startup program can be seen there. We are also including small startups into the MindSphere ecosystem. And with that, I wish you a great day here, a great last day at Hannover Fair, and come over to meet our MindSphere ecosystem in the MindSphere Lounge. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Matthias Lutz, thank you.